Okay. And here is a fixed point. This point is a fixed point. Fixed means this point cannot be moved. So it's a fixed point. And they are infinite point which are movable. Okay. What is the feature of these points? All these points are equal distance from this fixed point. Okay. These all these points are equal distance from the fixed point. And this collection of infinite points which are equidistant from the fixed point is called circle. So it is a definition of circle. Okay. You can see infinite points and this is a fixed point. Okay. Okay. Now this fixed point is known as center. This fixed point is called center of the circle. And the fixed distance between the point and the fixed point is called radius. Okay. So it is the definition of circle. Now we have to discuss what is tangent. Here is the definition of tangent is it is a straight line which intersects the circle at only one point. You can see if I make a circle, okay, you can see the circle. Okay. So if I draw a straight line, which touches the circle at one point, you can see this line intersects the circle at only one point. Suppose this point is P. Okay. This straight line intersects the circle at only one point. So this straight line is known as tangent. And the point where the straight line touches the circle, this point is known as point of contact. Point of contact. Okay. Here there are 2 points. The point where the tangent touches the circle is called point of contact. I already told you. Okay. Now the next thing is secant. What is secant? It is a straight line which intersects the circle at 2 points. And you can see in this image a straight line which is PQ. This intersects the circle at A and B. So this line intersects the circle at 2 points. So this line is known as secant. So you can understand what is the difference between the tangent and secant. Tangent is a line which intersects the circle at only one point, and the secant is a line which intersects the circle at 2 points. Okay. And you can see in this image secant. Okay. Now the next thing is chord. What is chord? So the definition is it is a straight line which intersects the circle at 2 points but does not passes through the center of the circle. Suppose I draw a circle and I draw a straight line which intersects the circle at 2 points. Let A and B, there are 2 points where the line intersects the circle and it is a center. So this line intersect the circle at 2 points but does not passes through the center. So this line is known as chord. This line is known as chord. Okay. But if I draw a straight line which intersects the circle at 2 points and also passes through the center. So this line is known as diameter. This line is known as diameter. Okay, the difference between the chord and the diameter is chord is a line which intersects the circle at 2 points but does not passes through the center. But if it passes through the center, so this line is known as diameter. And the important thing is the diameter is the largest chord of the circle. If we draw many chords there, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So there are 4 chords, but you can see diameter is the largest chord. The length of these chords, the diameter is the largest. Okay. So we can say diameter is the largest chord of the circle. Okay. Next thing is, what is arc? So arc, the definition of arc is a section of a circle that also corresponding to the central angle, or we can say if I draw a circle, so this is a whole part of the circle, and if I take a section of this circle, suppose A and B, this section of the circle is known as arc, and it is denoted by this curved line. Okay, if a straight line, if I represent a straight line, then I draw AB, and this this is the representation of a straight line, and this is the representation of arc. So AB is an arc, and it is a section of circle. It is a part of the circle. Okay. There are two types of arc. There are two types of arc. In this figure, you can see B and C. It is a part of the circle. It is a part of the circle. And